In today's video, we're going to talk about a really dirty word in the golf swing that you absolutely need in your swing. All right, Sean, we got a great question, or a two-part question from Station to Station.
Okay.
I have no idea what that stands for, but probably pretty cool.
I like it.
So Station to Station wants to know, he's got an issue with his left hip popping up in the downswing. And then the second part of his question is, how does he get forward to his lead side without that dreaded slide?
Okay, yeah, the dreaded slide.
The dreaded slide. Slide's bad, right?
Okay, so we'll start with how not to get the lead hip up early.
Yes.
Okay, so just like a lot of things we teach, you have to get the backswing stuff correct first,
Right.
and the backswing lower body stuff correct to get this part working the right way. So on the backswing, you're going to make sure you allow your knees to change flex. The left one's going to gain flex. Your right may lose a little bit, and there's going to put some angle to your hip. So that's the first thing you got to do. If you turn too level on the backswing and you slide your hips toward the target as you rotate back, you're going to get too level, and then as soon as you start down, the left hip pops up. So first things first, you're going to turn into this right hip without reverse swing, I guess you would call, in the backswing.
So you're not really trying to put the left hip lower in the downswing. It should be going lower in the backswing.
Yeah, it's already getting the angle set in the backswing. From there, both knees are going to change flex again into the downswing. So the right's going to regain flex, the left is going to lose some flex, but because you are shifting the upper center of your body and the lower center, basically the center of your chest and the center of the pelvis, they're both shifting forward some in this initial phase until the knees get about level. That keeps the left side of the hip lower than the right till the knees get level and the hands get to about hip height.
Yep.
So it's a lot to do with how the knees change flex on the backswing and how you initially translate your upper and lower body. If you just got to the top and then did the classic stay behind the ball and slide, your hands are going to be up by your chest, and then your left hip's already going to be higher than the right.
That's exactly right. So that's part one.
That's part one.
Part two is, how do I get onto my front side without sliding?
Okay. I'll let Mike handle this one. I think this is one of the most over talked about things lately is don't slide, and nothing's further from the truth.
So behind Sean, we have a FedEx Cup champion, $10 million winner, moves his, what did we check? Upper and lower?
Well, let's just talk about lower here.
He moves his lower body 4.5 inches forward, slid 4.5 inches
from
forward.
Where he started.
Lateral move 4.5 inches forward. However you want to say it, it is translated this direction in the golf swing. One of the best ball strikers we've ever captured moves it 6.5 inches forward.
Yeah, so anywhere in that range we've seen.
Every golf swing we've looked at has slide in it, has lateral motion in it, has shift in it, all of those things. It's not avoidable.
If you're trying to play golf and not shift, you're going down some dark
You're
roads.
getting some very, very dangerously harmful information to the quality of your ball striking.
Yeah.
To the point where it becomes an issue of when does that slide need to happen. Now, if you're coming into the golf ball and you're sliding, yeah, that's terrible. That's going to get this left hip higher. That's going to get everything you talked about in the first part of his question to happen. We don't want that. That's bad for your golf swing. That slide, that lateral motion should be happening way up here. So when you start to ramp up club head speed, you're stable on this front foot, not sliding and able to deliver it very solidly into the ball. We've done a number of Instagram videos showing Ben Hogan, Bobby Jones, Jack Nicklaus. Everyone does this. Everyone has a slide. Everyone has a lateral move from back to front in the golf swing who can play a lick. To try not to do that, do it at your own peril because it just doesn't happen in good golf swings.
Absolutely right. And like Mike said, real important note, you want to get the shifting done by about the time your left arm gets parallel, because so many good things happen when the hands get in this spot right here, right?
Absolutely.
Kind of waist high. So get the shifting done in this area, and then from there you're going to start pushing the ground with your left side. It's going to kind of stop the lateral motion, getting you ready for impact, getting the club flying through there.
Exactly right. Sliding through the golf ball is bad.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that. The cure for sliding through the golf ball is to not camp out on your backside. That's going to actually create more lateral motion as you're delivering the club. We've charted impact locations on the club face for years now, right? We've used the GC2, the quad, all those things that do that for years now. For a given golfer, their impact pattern shrinks the less lateral they move while they're delivering the club. But they move more laterally before they get in that delivery phase. That's where you want to slide. That's where you want to move, shift, whatever you want to call it. It's just got to happen early.
Absolutely.
That's going to take care of the hip issue and the ball striking issue.
Now, not only that, I want to just put in here that just because they have lateral motion doesn't mean you can't rotate, because I think that's the misconception.
That the slide, right. If you slide late again, you're not going to be rotating much. If you get over on your left foot early, we've actually got tour golfers who rotate more than long drivers because they have shifted over earlier. So it's going to aid in the rotation.
Not hold it back like
Not hold it back,
people have been
100%.
taught.
Again, it's another really poor concept that's being floated around out there.
Okay, so hope that helps. That's we answered a two-part question there. Mm-hmm. And
Two parts,
hope
station
that
to
helped.
station, great questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, we hope that helps you sort out if you need a slide in your swing. Now you know you do need some slide.
Yeah.
If you're having trouble with this concept, or you feel like you don't know when the timing of it should happen and how much, again, go ahead and send us in a video, ask more questions about it. That's what we're here for. If you haven't already, click the big subscribe button below, and we're going to see you in the next video.